I had a chance to meet, to work with the most intelligent person that I have known. He's my boss now. At that time, I asked him a very curious question. Hey, you are so talented. So why don't you work for Microsoft or Google? Why you are working here? You know, instead of answering my question, his mind, a very secret mind. And he asked me, what are you living for? His question really caused a pause in my soul. A pause here is our spiritual concept. It's not only include stop moving, stop physical moving, but also keep quiet and think slowly, carefully about the things about life. Ladies and gentlemen, later I found that a pause is very useful for us to understand ourselves better. In daily living, we are all running, follow our objective. At high school, we try to study well, to compete with other people, to get high score, to get high rank. In university, we try to work hard to gain knowledge, to prepare for a job. We talk a lot about a job at university. I, myself, following that way of the life. And when I work in my company, I try to work hard. I always try to show up my performance to get my boss attention, to be promoted. But if I follow in that way of my life, I almost forgot one thing. What I am living for. What is the meaningfulness of my life? One day, the finance crisis happened, and its world impacted badly to me. I was so stressful at the time, and I realized I need a pause to think, to review myself, to review what's going on, what's happening, and what should I do now. With a pause, I had made a very good decision, and today I can share with you. I overcame the financial crisis. I overcame my bad situation. Moreover, a pause is also very useful for creation. If we always run, I am sure we cannot have enough time for creation. How can we create while we are running like this? At some very good company nowadays, just example Google, the employee just require only spend 50 or 60% to their real work. The rest time, they are encouraged for creation. With 40% of business hour, they just relax. They don't have to do anything. They are not pushed to do anything. And they use their mind freely. They think about everything happen around them. And they connect them together. And then they have a new idea, a new creation. With that way of policy, we are not surprised why nowadays Google is one of the most successful company in the world. Looking back in the past, Isaac Newton is a talented scientist. And after his business hour, he usually go to a very quiet place and lie on the ground under a tree. One of many times there is an apple falling down his head. And that's in the way of the very famous Newton law about gravity was invented. Lastly, a pause is very important for recharging our energy. A pause here is not a vacation. It's also not a holiday. It depends on what do we do in our vacation. If you are failing, I'm sure we will be very disappointed. At that time, it's a good time to take a pause. Sitting in front of a cup of coffee, freeing your mind, and think. A very fresh and peaceful feeling will come to our heart. We will recognize there are so many other interesting things around us, not only the thing that we just felt. We recognize there is very lovely people, beautiful flowers, beautiful birds around us. And then I am sure with that situation, we will recognize the reason to stand up, to overcome the difficulty. We will have more energy, stronger and stronger, to come back, to continue living, continue fighting, and continue conquering the objective that we have failed. Ladies and gentlemen, even if we are succeeding, we also need to take a pause. Why? After success, we need to recharge our energy to prepare for the next fighting. Remember, don't sleep over the winning. So, a pause giving us an opportunity to understand ourselves better, an opportunity for creation, and an opportunity for recharge our energy, to provide a new emotion, new feeling. It's a very good spiritual method to help us to step up to the next level. Whoever you are, no matter you are succeeding, no matter you are failing, remember, a pause is a very important weapon that helps you to change your life. Thank you very much.